Into Bendigo as we continue our coverage of this Australian snooker Goldfield Open 2012. Barry Hawkins now leading Peter Ebdon 4 frames to 2 with a pot success rate of 93% compared with Peter's 82. Despite that 63 in that last frame there, still only 82%. Peter knows he's going to have to improve on that considerably if he's to get back into this match. So frame 7 of a possible 17, just 2 more of them to be played here in this afternoon session here in Bendigo. And still, Peter Ebdon can come out of this 4 frames apiece going into the evening session.
He could, but the significant stat there that we saw tail of the tape was that pot success, wasn't it? 93 is against 82, and that's purely because Barry's had more of the table time, of course. But, you know, he still has a chance, but that was a great break he made in the last one.
A defiant break. Just to remind Barry of what he can do, as if Barry needed any reminding.
Well, if Barry can get this one, he's guaranteed a lead going into the second session. But imagine if Peter got both of these at 4 apiece, what would the mindset be going into that evening session?
Oh, there's a cracker. Well, now, can he make something out of this? He's got to come off one of the bulk colours here. Let's have a look at that red again.
Green ball.
Well, we know that Peter's got the determination and the experience to realise that there's still a long way to go in this final. But again, if he comes out of this 4-4, he would have won the slight mental battle, I think, going into that second session. And of course, Barry then will be thinking, so far there's not been any negative thoughts from Barry, but there could be a few if it's 4 apiece. You might have thought that, I wonder if I've missed the boat.
Yes, so much of this game at this level is between the ears. Your thought processes. Oh, well. That was unexpected.
Amazing. Well, I don't know whether it was a bad contact or he was just careless. But totally unexpected.
Is it going to roll enough? Has he got an angle? Just.
Well, he might have to come off 2 cushions here, top spin and right hand side. I don't think he's got the angle to power into the pink. That would be some shot to get these open, but I think it's got to be 2 cushions.
Don't miss the blue. I've seen that happen.
Well, it's downward striking, so he's powering into the pink.
Oh.
Well, for me, that wasn't the right shot.
No, he just skidded off it. He couldn't get full ball contact.
I'm surprised he didn't come off the 2 cushions there. Well, he wasn't far away from hitting the pink full ball.
It was asking a lot, though, Mike.
Barry Hawkins 6.
Great pace. Fairly easy route back to the bulk area from this lone red on the left hand side.
Yes, an appreciative round of applause for that safety shot, and a little tap on the table from Peter Ebdon. What I like about these professionals over the years I've watched them is the way they do show appreciation for their opponent's good shots, even in the heat of battle. Long way out. Well, getting the cue ball back towards the baulk end, but look where that red's finished. So a great chance for Barry to get back in again and resume from where he left off in those 4 magic frames that he had in a row.
One.
Wanted that cue ball to go a little further. Another 6 inches would have been nice. Still on the red.
7.
And he should be able to hold for the blue. Oh dear.
Hawkins 7.
Well, he wasn't able to hold for the blue terribly well, but had the possibility of the black maybe if he had got that pot, but that was a long way off, and that was really because the previous shot he left the cue ball short. I think that's just covered by the brown. It's very close to the cushion anyway. Can Barry see enough of it? Perhaps not to pot it, but at least to play the safety shot. So it's keeping the pressure on Peter. That's a nice one. Behind the yellow.
Yes, top draw. Great shot. Well, he didn't need much more because he would have just pushed that into a potable position, but Peter will just, as we watch the replay, Peter will just clip off the pack here actually for safety. It's pretty well judged there from Barry. Probably like to, we just missed the green, and well, there's a safety success. 88 is against 77, so it's obviously pretty much all in Barry's favour at the moment.
Yes, Peter's at 77%. That is not good for safety success.
Mind you, a couple of centuries in the 70. There's not been too much safety in this match, but what there has been has been very good. Trying to get him behind the black, it's just a touch heavy. Great effort. Well, things have just slowed down a little bit from the stuff we've seen so far. The fascinating point in this match, though, can this man here on your screens just get out of this one forward piece? He will be delighted with that. Well, this is a big shot if he's taking this on.
Yes, well, he certainly did take it on, and the double kiss has actually worked to his benefit. He's just apologised to Barry Hawkins for that. Oh, how close was that?
Well, I think he's just covered the potting angle with that other red. Well, Peter could take that red on to the right corner, go back for
yes,
blue.
the one that's covering the one nearer the pocket. Yes,
left of the green. Yeah,
it is on.
He's got to do something because that red over the corner pocket. He's got to cover it or attack here, try and knock one in. Could play a safety off the one nearest the pocket, but But he'll have to be thin and avoid that corner pocket. Actually, he's just looking at the angle of the pot now. Well, here we go then. Oh, he's just backed away from it. To be honest, I don't think there's much of an alternative here. He's got to take this on. If he tries to play a safety and then messes up and allows Barry in, he'll be annoyed that he didn't give himself a 50% chance of potting this red.
Well, all those thoughts are no doubt swirling around in his mind. And Peter's known for his thinking time. It is clearly a difficult situation, this. Trailing 4-2 with two more, this one and one more to be played here this afternoon.
Well, he's going to have to make up his mind. Shot time over 2 minutes. Yeah, he's going for this. I think this is the only shot on, really.
Oh my goodness, a total miscue, but he just
caught the red.
Shaved that red on the way back. And again, he's apologised to Barry. That's twice he's been a little fortunate.
Well, that's amazing. Watch this, because this is a legal shot. He's got the miscue, he's missed it, caught it on the way back, and Barry was just asking our referee Ian Williams, did he hit it? He said he just clipped it on the way back, and he did. That's a legal shot.
Oh yes, oh yes. But very fortunate.
Good thinking, though. Well worked out. What a result that is, considering the position he was in.
Funny old game. How often do we say that?
That's quite amazing to finish there.
Well, if he'd wanted to play a safety shot and pick up the cue ball and put it where he wanted it, he'd have put it right there.
Yeah, Barry did question that. He said, did he hit it? Did he hit one?
Oh, there's no doubt he did.
Yeah, it was feathered. That's why Barry couldn't see it, actually. But our referee Ian Williams is on the case.
Is he ever? Always.
I don't know. Off the side cushion, just dead weight, drop onto this one near the pocket. You lost all the advantage there.
Yes, well, this game tends to throw things like that at you now and again, doesn't it?
Well, he's hit it, but he's left one onto the middle. He wanted to get in behind it. Well, as crazy as this game is, he could pop this red in the middle, on the black, clear up, and then suddenly finish the session 4 apiece. That would be incredible. It's just those little incidents like that can turn matches. Red to the left centre. And there you go. He's in.
He's in, and the black's about to get back on its spot with a nice angle for the white to come up the table.
Well, if Peter gets this framed, this really would hurt Barry.
Especially after the way that he forced the error out of Barry with that amazing miscue that somehow contrived to shave the ball that he was playing for originally.
Didn't want the clip on the green. Could have done with just missing that.
8.
He's put himself slightly out of position.
9.
The white just rolling a little bit further to be guaranteed on the brown, but he's had a quick look at the blue. Well, he's had that little bit of luck here, Peter, and he's going to be looking to make this count. I think it's going to be blue. Well, I think it's got to be said, this is a very, very important part of not only this frame,
14.
but I feel of this match.
Yes, if Peter goes on to win this frame, it will put the pressure back on to Barry for the final one of the session.
15. $22.
Got to avoid this other red here near the cushion. Just play a little stun shot and bounce it off the top rail.
$23.
Oh, he's managed to develop the other one as well. That's even better.
Clever shot.
$30. $31.
A purple patch of 4 frames for Barry Hawkins, from 1-0 down to 4-1 ahead. But here's the fight back from the 2002 world champion.
38.
Oh, my, oh, my.
38.
The fight back has suddenly ground to a halt.
Too much thinking time, do you think?
Possibly. Hasn't harmed him over much over the years, but dear me, that was a bad one. No, he can't believe it either.
Well, Barry has to make the most of this just to steady the ship a little bit. We're talking about 4-4. This still could be 6-2.
Yes. And remember, it's first to 9, so that would leave Barry only needing 3 of the possible 9 evening frames.
I can't believe the red that Peter's missed there.
Me neither.
He was just starting to look good. And Barry's got them open now.
Yes, clock that misread, Mike.
Well, we just thought when they had that little bit of fortune when he had that miscue and got the safety, you know, the cue ball safe, thought, oh, hang on, things might just turn.
16.
But Barry here with a great chance to make it 5-2 with 1 to play in this session. Guaranteed a lead into that final session this evening.
23.
Well, he's gone favourite for the frame, although the colours are not straightforward.
24.
Green well up the table. From yellow to green could be some shot.
Well, at some stage, you'd like to try and nudge it off the cushion. The yellow's pretty much near that corner pocket.
31.
So if we can get it into the middle of the table, possibly over the middle pocket, he'll be thinking about that. These lads who keep saying that they think 3, 4, 5 shots ahead. So he'll be a little mini plan here, possibly from the final red to nudge the green out. Who knows?
32.
Well, I wonder if there's a case here to try and nudge the green. Stun off the top cushion, hit the green fullish, he'll be on the red to the corner. I think that's the shot. If he misses the green, he's still on the red to the opposite corner. I think he's got to play and nudge the green into the open here. Well, that's not bad.
That's okay. He'll settle for that.
Just clipped the red, didn't he, on the way through, but the green is better than it was. And he's still on the red.
He's gone into the lead in this frame.
39.
Well, I think his concern is that cue ball going towards that centre pocket. And if he has to lift the cue here slightly, anything could happen. Well, here we go. Always difficult when you bounce in the white.
Barry Hawkins 39.
Has he got away with it? Don't think so.
I think it was the right shot, though, to try and develop that green, Mike, as you suggested.
Yeah, undoubtedly. It was unfortunate he just caught the red on the way through. If he catches the green full-ish, the frame could have been over. So another chance here for Peter then. He's just left it a little bit close to that side cushion. I mean, if he drops it in, it's not ideal on the yellow. Let's have a look at the replays. He just chips this red in, but well, from the blue, he wants to try and get close to this side cushion, of course, but how does he get there? He'd have to power the blue in. He's possibly thinking 2 yellows. Now Barry will be thinking, I wish I'd left the green there.
Two yellows it is then. The yellow off the last red and the yellow in its own right as the first of the 6 colours in the sequence.
Well, I think the frame is all about this next shot.
Yep.
If he can get good position on the green, well, it could be 4-3. But it does need a good shot. Which pocket will he play on the green? Could leave it for this right-hand corner if he comes down the right-hand side.
I think that's probably the shot. Let's see how he plays this.
Well, he's got to avoid the brown if he's coming a little bit closer to this green.
Oh, dear.
Peter Ebdon, 3.
Nervy.
Well, I'm just thinking if Peter loses today, he can look back on this frame where he's missed the red into the corner, and now that yellow.
Still the problem of potting the yellow and getting on the green, neither of which is easy. Good yellow. Now how's he for position?
Little bounce, dead straight into the corner. Oh, it's just a little bit in between, isn't it?
It is, and look where the brown is on its spot. And I think he's just the wrong side of the green for the brown.
He might have to take this to the centre. I think he's looking at it to the corner, actually. If he can just drift the cue ball past the blue, he's going for the corner pocket. Well played.
Well, he's given himself a shot at the brown. It's not the easiest of pots. It's a right-hander's shot, really. I think he'll need the rest. But look at this green.
Well, he only needs the brown and the blue to make it 5-2.
He's just got to float this brown in. The white will naturally come up the table for the blue.
Looks good.
Oh, yes.
Hang on. Oh! Heart in mouth time.
Yes, I think his heart was just thumping a little there. But brown now becomes frame ball for a blue, I should say, for a 5-2 lead. There it is. Well, Peter can look back on two shots here, the red into the corner and that yellow into the yellow pocket, which have cost him this frame.
Well, it guarantees Barry a lead going into this evening.
Indeed it does. So Barry has reasserted his ascendancy in this match with one more frame to be played in this session. He now leads the former world champion by 5 frames to 2 as we head for another short break.
The prospectors of snooker aiming to strike gold. When it all pans out, hard work and a touch of luck will see someone stake a claim. The final of the Australian Goldfield Open, today, live on Eurosport 2.
Saturday, live on Eurosport.